KPL Kids presents
Storytime with Hannah,
starring Hannah.
Hey pals, I'm Hannah. Today's our last Storytime video, so we're going to sing one of my favorite songs. It's called Sleeping Bunnies. Are you ready? See the sleeping bunnies till it's nearly noon. Come, let us wake them with a merry tune. Oh, so still are they ill. Wake up, sleeping bunnies! Hop, little bunnies, hopping, hopping, hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hopping, hopping, hop, little bunnies, till it's time to stop. Ker-plop. Let's sing it again, but this time be sleeping snakes. See the sleeping snakes till it's nearly noon. Come, let us wake them with a merry tune. Oh, so still are they ill. Wake up, sleeping snakes! Wiggle, little snakies, wiggle, 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 little snakies, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, little snakies, wiggle, 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 little snakies, till it's time to stop. Ker-plop. Let's sing it one more time, but pretend to be sleeping dragons. See the sleeping dragons till it's nearly noon. Come, let us wake them with a merry tune. Oh, so still are they ill. Wake up, sleeping dragons! Fly, little dragons, flying, flying, fly, little dragons, fly, fly, fly. Fly, little dragons, flying, flying, fly, little dragons, till it's time to stop. Ker-plop.
Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a girl. Her name was Red, and she lived with her family in a flowery meadow, not too far from 3 little pigs and 3 nanny goats. Near the meadow were the big, dark woods. They seemed big and dark, and Red was not allowed to go in them by herself. On the other side of the woods was Grandma. Grandma was a wonderful person who liked to visit Red and her family every week with a delicious basket of cookies and muffins. But today, Grandma had a bad cold, and Red's mother thought it would be nice to send Red over to Grandma's house with some homemade soup. So Red put on her hooded cape, picked up the basket, and headed out through the big dark woods, which weren't very big or very dark at all. But they did have a big bad wolf. This big bad wolf had tried to eat 3 little pigs a few weeks ago, but that didn't work out so well for him. But now here was a tasty-looking little girl. He decided to try a less direct approach than he had with the pigs. "Hello," said the big bad wolf. "I've never seen you in the woods without your grown-ups before." "I know," said Red. "My grandma is sick today, and my mom said I was old enough to bring her some lunch all by myself." A little girl and a grandma? The big bad wolf was going to have a feast. Said the wolf, pretending to be thoughtful. "Maybe you should pick some flowers for your grandma." Red thought that was a wonderful idea, so she stepped off the path to pick some bright yellow daisies for Grandma. And the big bad wolf snuck off to Grandma's house. He crept up to the door and knocked. "Oh, is that you, Red?" said Grandma as she opened the door, but the big bad wolf pounced. "Oh, no!" He almost gobbled her up on the spot, but the big bad wolf decided to save her for later, since Red would surely get here soon. He stuffed Grandma in a closet and put on one of her nightgowns for a disguise. And not a moment too soon, for just then, Red knocked on the door. The wolf leaped into Grandma's bed. "Grandma, it's Red! I brought you some soup," said Red. The wolf tried to mask his voice. "Oh, thank you, dear. Please come in." Inside the house, Red walked over to Grandma's bed. "Wow, Grandma," said Red, "you sound terrible. You must be really sick." "Oh, I am," said the wolf, faking a cough. And your eyes look so green. I thought you had blue eyes, said Red. Oh, the wolf stumbled. They changed color from my cold. And your nose is so furry, Red cried. Did you forget to shave, Grandma? The wolf was really sweating now. Well, I've been too sick to shave. He faked another cough. Wow, look at those teeth. Very yellow, very pointy. Red made a face. And your breath is terrible. Well, that just made the wolf angry. He threw off the nightgown and bared his teeth. That's because I've only had fish and mud pie with the mean old troll for dinner for the last 3 weeks. But you look tasty. Red shrieked, and the wolf chased her out the door, right smack into a lumberjack. What is happening? Said the lumberjack, very confused. But his axe glimmered in the sunlight, and it caught the wolf's eye. The wolf ran off, disappointed that once again he'd be eating dinner with the mean old troll. The lumberjack helped Red find Grandma in the closet and went back to work, still unsure of what had happened. Grandma and Red enjoyed a delicious soup for lunch and lived happily ever after. The end.
Hi, Postman Pete.
Hi, Hannah.
How was your trip?
Fantastic. Oh, you got the mail, right?
Sure did.
Good. Anyway, here's the mail.
Thanks.
Today I'm going to show you a cool trick for making pop-up cards. You will need 2 strips of paper, the same length and the same width. Mine are about 2.5 centimeters wide. A glue stick, a piece of paper folded in half 2 times, and a paper heart. First, line your 2 strips of paper one on top of the other so it looks like a corner from a square. Use a little glue to stick them together. Now comes the fun part. Fold strip number 1 up and over strip number 2. Now fold strip number 2 across and over strip number 1. Fold strip number 1 down and over number 2. Keep going back and forth like this until the strips are all used up. Check it out, it's like an accordion. We're going to glue our little accordion to the back of this paper heart, just like this. Then we'll glue the other side of the accordion to the inside of the card. Just like that. Let's write something on the card. I love you so much. My heart popped out. Of course, you can make any shape you want pop out of your card, but I like hearts. Let's add a few more. Perfect. Just the right card to give to someone I love.
Thanks for joining our story time. This might be our last story time video, but don't forget, you can always come to the library and say hello. I hope you have a great rest of your summer. Bye!